But the thing that's really annoying is this response from Rick right here after he explains all this stuff to him. Watch how he takes it.
You can get your happiness out of a very well orchestrated piece of music with a lot of information in it. There might be something of interest in Japanese music to you.
Marty, what are you practicing now when you're writing? Or what do you tell me? What you do typically? Do you do much practicing? If you're sit down.
All right, you guys heard that, right?
You're just waiting for him to be done so we could fucking talk. That's all he was doing. Are you done? Because I want to ask what you're practicing. This motherfucker spends his whole channel talking about theory and how important it is and complicated songs. He has a whole video where there's some song he learned when he's a fucking teenager that was the most complicated pop song I ever learned. And Marty's sitting here telling him every song is like that in Japan. You should show an interest in it. And he's just like, so what do you practice?
Thanks for proving me wrong. I'm going to move on from this.
Yeah.
Always complaining about the top 10.
I have to say, man.
I wonder where you can find some more interesting music, Rick Beato.
I think it's just really that part does piss me off. I have a soft spot for Rick Beato because I love his content. I've learned so much from him. I got to say, I learned what I did. But when it comes to things like this guy gave you the reason why. You asked him why. And he sat there, explained it in a very amazing intellect way. It made it easy to understand, even though Rick doesn't need that to understand. But he says it, and he's like, this is why you should check it out. And then I can't believe he just led that with a question instead of saying...
He didn't even acknowledge he said anything.
He didn't fucking acknowledge it. No acknowledgement.
It was like the last 3 minutes didn't happen.
I will say the interview did end up going to a really interesting place that I really enjoyed. But yeah, some kind of acknowledgement for all the stuff Marty just said would have been.
That's interesting. Nice. Thanks for explaining that in such a way that everybody can understand. You know,
I know.
Especially at the beginning of the interview, Rick mentions just how many requests he gets in the comments for him to talk about Japanese music and how big it is right now. You know,
yeah. You know, I didn't watch this before we started, so I'm watching this for the first time now. Okay. And I got to say that I was watching them the whole time, right? And while Marty is very seriously explaining this, Rick is sitting there kind of laughing the whole time, and I was wondering why. So I thought it was going to go into something where he was going to say something like was funny or tell a joke or something. But instead, he just changed the subject. And now I'm just more agitated thinking back at him laughing the whole time. What the fuck were you laughing at, bro? Like, what was so funny about him explaining this to you? So that wasn't agitated.
Because he wasn't listening to him at all. He was just nodding his head and saying, yeah, because he was waiting so he could ask his next question. That's all he's fucking doing.
Yeah, man. Anyways, I think we hit this enough, guys.
Rick Beato's a musical genius.
He is, dude. He is.
Yeah. But like,
if you don't know, he had a top 10 hit with Parmalee. He mentions it every fucking video.
But how many geniuses have a superiority complex to? Let's be real.
He had a platinum record with Shinedown, right? That was his main thing to fame. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what he always mentions, actually. He always mentions that platinum record.
Everything I've seen is Parmalee, the one song that sat around for 6 years and then it hit big and whatever.
I'm just thinking of I just have one more thing. I'm thinking of the people who watch his videos because they're disenfranchised with this current state of music. Because a lot of his videos are analyzing the top 10 on Spotify and, you know, kind of complaining that music's not what it used to be. But here, Marty's explaining a type of music which Rick put on his channel, so he is exposing that to his fans.
Yeah.
But he doesn't endorse it, and I feel like so many of his audience would love this music because they're watching these videos about how music isn't the same as it used to be, and if they just looked in a few extra places, they would probably find rock music and all other kinds of music that they'd really enjoy.
And that's why I told Wave this. I'm like, I'm okay with him not doing it because like that's fine. I'll do the breakdown videos of all the music he's not doing.
Yeah. You know, I get, but on the other end, this is okay. I'm gonna throw him a bone here. This is his job. He's making money off of his channel, and there is a a large contingency of people on YouTube that just want to be validated when they watch stuff. So if they are looking for somebody to validate their opinion that music today sucks, and Rick Beato is going to come out and tell them, yeah, you guys are right, music today sucks.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily looking, all of them at least, are looking to be proven wrong. You know what I mean? A lot of them just want to feel vindicated.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like a tribe of like, music sucks. Yeah, let's
it's a tribalist mentality.
Commiserate on it. Yeah.
Well, and there is people that are going out and looking. I mean, look, all of our viewers right now watching that all went out of their way. Go, let us know right now in the chat. Come to YouTube if you're listening from Spotify. Leave us a comment. How did you guys discover Japanese music? Was it a friend that told you about it? Did you go out of your way to look for it? Because either way, the people listening right now had the open mind and were willing to go look elsewhere. They were like, fuck, this music sucks here. Let me go actually listen. And these people that are on Rick's channel, they're like, I give up. Let's complain.
I agree with a lot of that. Yeah.
Let's
Some of them.
Let's reminisce in the past and complain about it. Not all of it's like that, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of good content.
But people enjoy that, you know. Let's be real. Like, if you think something's shit, and somebody else famous is going to be like, "Yeah, you're right, it is shit," you're like, "Oh, thanks, cool." You just validated my own thoughts. That's what a lot of YouTube reactions is in general, right?
Hey guys, thank you for watching. The Gaijin guys this year are really trying to up our game in the Japanese music news space. So we really rely on our Patreon supporters and our members over here on YouTube. So thank you so much. So if you guys can help, consider becoming a Patreon supporter or a member, and you also get exclusive group reactions from all of the guys. Stay awesome, everyone. See you in the next one. See you.